greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. With a jam-packed 2 nights of WrestleMania 40 behind us, we had the first Raw after WrestleMania with 20,428 people in attendance. What did
Isn't that crazy?
show, Matthew? Absolutely.
20 grand, bro. We were talking about this earlier before we kicked things off. It was a good show. It really was. But it just didn't have that crazy WrestleMania aura to it. You know what I mean? There was just something missing. And booking was great, don't get me wrong. It's just there have been better Monday Night Raw after WrestleManias. And this one, unfortunately, is not close to last year. Nothing could beat last year, but it just didn't have that crazy aura to it. But it still was very intriguing. I think you could say like a top Raw of course, 2024. But just I'm talking about that WrestleMania aura. It wasn't there 100%. But we'll kick it off. Triple H actually didn't expect this. He kicks it off. Basically, I think he gave us the attendance for this weekend's shows, I guess, throughout SmackDown, of course, NXT, and then Saturday and Sunday Manias. I think it was over like 200,000 people, which is insane. Cody Rhodes comes out, who he kind of leads into next. Great pop from the crowd, of course. And he took a mic. And what else did you expect from him? You know what I mean? Triple H surprised him with a video package that was made. And Cody just says he's on top and it feels good. And The Rock comes out. The crowd went absolutely apeshit.
They would not let him talk, man. It was incredible.
No, it kind of got annoying, though, because he literally was trying to talk it was, I think, close to 5 minutes. And he was kind of letting the fans do it to him. But you could just go right over him. He wasn't doing it. He said, fuck it, we're going to extend the segment. And it went on for longer than I kind of wish it did. But Rock actually finally gets on the mic, just kind of talking about that his, story with Roman is over. But the one with him, The Rock, has just began. And The Rock said he's got to go wait for some time. I know Hollywood's calling his stupid name. I hate when it comes to Hollywood. I don't know what they're planning here. I didn't really expect it, to be honest with you. He places something in Cody's hand and walks out the ring. Not sure what he placed in Cody's hand. Definitely is something of sentiment. But the first 45 minutes of Raw was just a promo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But up next, we had a great one-on-one match between Eli Dragunov, the NXT champion, and Shinsuke Nakamura, which was a high-flying, entertaining matchup for sure.
I went to the bathroom for the beginning, for Shinsuke, and then we cut to commercial and came back. I was actually in the bathroom when Ilya came out, but I can only imagine the pop from the crowd.
Great.
These two are so good. Shinsuke, I feel like he hasn't been hit like this in so long, because Ilya, I'm going to say it, he's like Gunther. Maybe even better, right? This guy is incredible. He gave it to Nakamura, beat him down in like literally under 5 minutes. Kind of hated that for Shinsuke, but it is what it is, I guess. Did they have to do this? No, but we are having that WWE draft coming up, and I guess throw some necks out there and give us an idea of what could happen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Ilya definitely is just a monster. Judgment Day come out. Finn Balor. This guy, I love him. And then there's Damon Priest. And then there's, as my Cole would say, that's just JD McDonough. And then still the women's champ, Rhea Ripley and Dominic. He is just absolutely hated. What ended up happening is RTruth kind of came out of nowhere as they were celebrating. It just was so well put together. It was hilarious. Miz interrupted. And then Truth said they're going to have a 6-man tag team match after JD says put the titles on the line. And he goes, it's going to be with a guy we can't see. Match starts. There's nobody there. We're thinking it's little Jimmy. And Miz is like, it's not little Jimmy. I don't know who it is. 4 or 5 minutes throughout the match, John Cena comes in. And I guess that's their third partner. I totally expected him to come out right when Truth said it's a guy that we can't see. I don't know why they held this, but I guess just because Cena, he just doesn't want to be in the ring that long. And you know what? I get it. He's getting to that age, but they all hit a triple knuckle shuffle and a triple AA to win this match. Cena, I think it's been every single year he's had a match. So it's from 2002 to 2024. So I think it's 22 years straight, and he kept that streak alive tonight.
So great, dude. This was an excellent segment. RTruth is just my guy. I'm so happy to see that Raw tag title on him and The Miz. And you know what? Hitting Triple AA's RTruth was losing it in the ring. John Cena, perfect way to involve him in tonight's show. And you know what?
RTruth was definitely marking out. I'll say that.
So good. So good.
Super good there. What I felt next was it was good. Roxanne Perez coming up, taking on Indy Hartwell, your NXT Women's Champion. Candice LeRae was ringside, and there was a little bit of shenanigans here with Candice, but nothing too crazy. Just kind of Hartwell maybe pulling off an upset victory here because she, failed to listen to Candice LeRae, who kind of continues to push her each and every week. But Perez defeated Hartwell. And you know what? I don't mind that Hartwell's taking a loss here, especially with Roxanne Perez the upcoming. But they're creating something with Candice LeRae, and they're still gravitating towards it, but definitely a heel turn for sure. But they're doing it slowly. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm here for the ride. Sami Zayn is out next, then followed by Imperium, who kind of just say, like, they're not done with Sami Zayn, basically. They go to attack Sami, and then Chad Gable comes out, and then it turns into a tag team match. Zayn and Gable versus Imperium. Of course, here, it was a great match. Babyfaces here won. Definitely was a good call. Let's just say, I think we're going to get a Gable heel turn on Sami Zayn, and then later in the night, we get them both backstage. Zayn actually says, Gable, you're going to face me for the Intercontinental title next week, because I know what's going through your mind, and you want this title. And WWE just did it so perfectly. But next week, that's soon. I don't know why they wouldn't wait till a pay-per-view, but you know what? I guess they're going hot and heavy into this. Chelsea Green, poor girl, hasn't won a Slammy this year. She's not happy about it. Comes to the ring after basically is giving Adam Pearce crap backstage about it, and then Adam Pearce gives her a match, and she goes, good, I can have my spotlight. Well, her spotlight was down to the ring, and then when her opponent came out, there was no spotlight on her. It was more on her opponent, which is Jade Cargill, definitely getting her entrance in check. It's been a few weeks, them changing it up a little bit, but I think what they have now is definitely the A+ here. Jade Cargill defeats Chelsea Green in like a matter of 2 minutes. But you know what? I think it was kind of saved with time constraints, and we didn't need much of it. We got the idea. Good for Jade. Sorry for Chelsea.
Poor Chelsea Green, man. Can't catch a break. I love how they balanced backstage segments and matches in the ring tonight. Another backstage segment that we had was we saw Rhea Ripley backstage talking to Dom, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Liv Morgan comes and attacks her, setting up a potential feud at Backlash for her and Rhea Ripley. I'd be here for it.
The cameraman, he cuts from the backstage, brawl with them two, which is awesome, and then goes right out to the ring. Definitely a new, I guess you could say, type of camera angle, and their production is getting so much better. It's insane. It feels like an actual, not a UFC event, but it doesn't, it feels more sports like. That's what I'll say.
Absolutely. This led us right into our chaotic main event, fatal 4-way #1 contenders match. Bronson Reed, Ricochet,
Drew McIntyre.
It's just incredible matchmaking.
Dude, it was good. It was definitely a main event that lived up to its caliber. Drew McIntyre was just, this guy's a phenomenal heel. He's just so good. Well, McIntyre, he wasn't over CM Punk come WrestleMania, but now CM Punk isn't over McIntyre. The way this match ended with Ricochet putting Bronson Reed through the announcer's table, highlight of the night there. CM Punk causes Drew McIntyre the win here. And this was a contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship, right? Against Damian Priest.
Yes.
And it was going to be Drew. Out comes CM Punk, cost him the match. Looks like Jey Uso is that contender. And I'm all here for it, but those shenanigans with Punk and McIntyre are far from over, and I'm absolutely stoked for it. They're doing a phenomenal job with this. Drew is so good on the mic. He is such a good heel. I'm all here for it. Let's buckle down, because I'll tell you, WWE they're hot.
Like Triple H said in that press conference last night after Mania, one story ends just for another one to begin. I'm here for it. on the road to bigger and better things. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre is going to be an excellent rivalry. Sami Zayn versus Gable next week. We got some good things cooking. Let us know.
Dominic versus Andrade. How about that? But yep,
Oh, dude.
absolutely. Oh,
Let us
that's
know
a
what
banger.
you guys thought about WrestleMania. Let us know what you thought about tonight's show. Always like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.